commoners want entertainment. Extraordinary people want to learn. Most are preoccupied. The mediocre majority will never experience the fullness of a life focused and purposeful. Most people ignore learning and creating. They don't value self-improvement. Entertainment matters more. TV, partying, and social media have replaced life goals for most people. They don't learn or create, just entertain. Thus, they lack close relationships. They work miserable jobs. They're doomed, and they don't know what to do. Focus on education to avoid mediocrity. The fastest way to become extraordinary, wealthy, and successful. We will talk about focus on learning and creating rather than entertainment and distraction. 5. If you want to live an extraordinary life, you need to give up a normal one. People of extraordinary caliber are a rarity. Their preference for a life of study and self-improvement also hasn't won them any friends. You may discover early on that the path to self-improvement is a solitary one. You'll have to sacrifice a lot of the things that make up a normal life if you want to live an extraordinary one. This could mean avoiding potentially harmful activities or social gatherings. You should take a close look at something if everyone does it. The vast majority of people will never accomplish anything remarkable. We're cool with that. This extraordinary lifestyle isn't for everyone. Most people would rather use the time, effort, and concentration required for learning and self-education on more ordinary activities. It is impossible to take advantage of both good and great opportunities at the same time. However, as your perspective broadens, you understand the need for modification. Buying useless items is no longer an option. You must be much more careful with how you spend your time. Putting money into your education and career is a wise choice. Maintaining relationships with negative people is a surefire way to settle for mediocrity. You simply cannot keep consuming the unhealthy, low-quality foods that have been slowing you down. There are many activities you once enjoyed doing that are now out of your reach. It takes this to achieve the extraordinary. Many people take one look at the cost and decide immediately that it's not worth it to them. However, there's always a cost associated with any reward. 4. Most people won't ever experience true success. The pursuit of knowledge and education is unfashionable. Unfortunately, few people take even the most fundamental measures to better themselves. They'd rather opt for something to take their minds off things. Most people will spend their entire lives doing this and will never achieve their goals. Making some moderate adjustments to your lifestyle will put you in the top 5–10% of your chosen profession. There is hardly any competition at all. Since so few people take the time to look for them, there is no shortage of incredible chances to seize upon. If you dedicate yourself to learning and self-improvement, you can join the ranks of the world's elite. You can stand out from the crowd of average people by making only minor adjustments to your approach. You'll need to keep your priorities straight as you develop into better versions of yourself. You should make every effort to engage in worthwhile pursuits and practices throughout the day. Your endeavors need not be massive at first. As a general rule, the average person never sees any kind of progress. While most people improve themselves gradually and subconsciously over time, you can take charge of your own success by making a few deliberate changes. 3. Step forward into growth or backwards into security. It's absurd that we value having the newest gadget, best car, or hippest toy more than having what truly makes us happy and fulfilled. You can't afford to wait for better results. In the same way that an egg can develop into something new or go bad, your identity can change as well. The alternative is impossible. In most cases, people will opt for the safer, more familiar path rather than taking the risk of discovering who they truly are. In this moment, you can either take a forward step toward development and growth, or a backward one toward complacency and security. The average person takes one or more steps backward every day, diminishing their potential for greatness. To state the obvious, there is no such thing as safety. Taking money away is possible. Any moment now, our health could start to fail. Every year, millions of workers are let go from their jobs without any warning. Safety is an illusion. We have to make the conscious decision to shape our lives and break our dependence on so-called apparent stability. Time to reclaim your stability if you sold your brains and imagination for it. The point of living is not to do nothing but lie around all day and drink mojitos. This exercise is meant to help you zero in on a passion project that also serves a greater good. 2. We attract the things that reflect who we are. If you want to be wildly successful, you need to improve significantly. The late philosopher Benjamin Hardy said it best: we attract into our lives what we are. Consider whether you have the mentality of a millionaire if you aspire to earn $1,000,000. Do you know what you're doing with money and have the self-discipline to handle a large sum of it? Despite this fact, most people will not stop whining about their financial situation. No one ever became a millionaire by not becoming the type of person who could become one. Without realizing it, millions of people daily attract mediocre opportunities into their lives, such as jobs, time investments, dating partners, etc. Those who are already very successful tend to attract even more extraordinary opportunities. They attract other successful people because they themselves are successful. What you put into your life is what you get out of it. So if you surround yourself with negative people and only do mediocre things, you will only get mediocre results. The kind of success enjoyed by the world's most extraordinary people is something you attract simply by being that person, so you'll never achieve it. A new you is required at each successive juncture of your life. 1. The quality of your learning determines the quality of your success. Success is something you attract by the person you become, so it is rare that your level of success will exceed your level of personal development. Your earning potential, social standing, and level of success are all tied to your level of education. In general, people would rather invest in their own amusement and technology than in their own education. Because of their commitment to purely superficial relationships, they continue to languish in poverty and debt. The level of development you experience is proportional to the effort and attention you devote to learning and developing yourself. What you are willing to fight for defines you. The vast majority of people lack the will to exert substantial effort in pursuit of any goal. They take whatever is given to them at face value and spend their free time trying to escape from reality. Jim Rohn, the legendary motivational speaker, once said that the most successful people in the world are the ones who never stop learning. They are fully cognizant of the fact that their standard of living is directly proportional to their educational attainment. Rohn argued that while a formal education can help one get by, self-education can lead to financial success. Having a degree from an accredited university is not sufficient. The majority of what you learn in college won't help you succeed in the real world. It's the study you do on your own time to become the best version of yourself possible. In the end, most people will continue to live in quiet desperation, with their songs left unsung. Their success, contentment, and happiness are all predetermined by others. Select self-improvement over leisure activities to avoid feeling remorse on your last day. Conclusion. You probably do dozens of things daily that don't help you improve. The majority of people live by others' rules. Their days are spent achieving others' goals and following their rules. Society revolves around entertainment. You'll never run out of TV shows, BuzzFeed articles, or bad lip reading videos. Cut out distractions and focus on learning to avoid mediocrity and achieve great success. Most people will be entertainment slaves for life. Entertainment comes before improving their life, family, and dreams. People can stay at jobs they hate for years this way. This keeps people in toxic relationships and broke. They don't study success. If your lifestyle doesn't help you grow, it will hurt you. Prioritize learning. Educate yourself. Be successful. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.